Action!
But I'm ready to continue with, or start off with, episode 3, the Turnabout Academy. So I've got the border changed to yellow and everything because from what I understand, we are playing as Athena in this game. In this case, in this episode.
Themis Legal Academy, a prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
What happened? So I'm thrown off by the fact that in the first and second case, we saw who did it. Now we don't know who did it. And I'm hoping it's not going to be a case like it was in I remember specifically there was one character. He was either in the second or third game. His name was Luke at me. And the fact that he did it was spoiled by the character design. So I'm hoping it's not super obvious here. Oh no, I'm gonna be late. When does this take place? Are we jumping around the timeline? Whew, finally. So this is it, the illustrious Themis Legal Academy. This is the place where many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors got their start. When news spread that Mr. Wright had gotten this attorney's badge back, he received a call from this school asking him to pay a visit. Mr. Wright brought us along, hoping we'd learn something from the experience. But no, I had to go and blow it by getting here 30 minutes late. At least it's not all business today. After all, today's their school festival. Oh boy. Oh, I think this takes place after the last case, I think, yeah. Wow, this place has school festival written all over it. Literally. But why all the cold stares? Is it because everyone's in a school uniform except me? Well, I like the way I dress. Wonder where Mr. Wright and Apollo are. What the hell? Discord, you being weird as shit. Oh, okay, right, well, whatever. Your attention, please. What is wrong with my... That works, but this doesn't work? That's the problem. Oh, okay, not all of my buttons are working. So give me a second. Okay, now it's working. Okay, cool. Everything's fine. Right. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. Your mock trial will commence shortly. Oh wait, there's something I want to do actually. That's a shame. I thought there was an option for me for, I mean, I guess I get it. But I thought there was an option to disable the typing text, like the scrolling text, and have all the text immediately in front of me. Right. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. Thank you. Sounds like a mock trial's about to start. But where's this lecture hall? Looks like all the students and faculty are heading that way. Might as well join them. Maybe I'll find Mr. Wright and Apollo there. Excuse me. Cool. This must be the lecture hall. Wow, they've spent some serious money on this place. The district court can't even compete. Here, Thana, over here. Oh, hey, look. It's the gang. It's the gang, it's the gang, it's the gang. Ah, Mr. Wright, Apollo. I've been looking for you two. I'm sorry I'm late. It's okay. Sorry we couldn't wait for you. We didn't want to be late for our meeting. Lucky for you, the person we're supposed to meet also seems to be running late. Mr. Wright, Mr. Justice, it seems Professor Court is yet to arrive. Why is he a literal statue? Like, what? Hold on. Why is he a literal statue? How unprofessional. Okay, I'm gonna need this to not make any noise, lest I get distracted. I'm gonna turn you on silent. Thank you very much. Right. How unprofessorial of her to keep visitors to our esteemed institution waiting like this. I shall make her right. I will not. Oh, who do we have here? All right, you haven't been introduced yet. Ah, yes, you must be the young lady Mr. Wright was telling me about. I am Aristotle Means. Me trying to find the pun immediately. Aristotle Means. A professor at this hallowed hall of learning. I oversee the lawyer course here. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm Athena Sykes. I recently just got my attorney's badge myself. It's nice to meet you too. We're calling him Means, okay. How wonderful. So vigorous and vivacious. You just earned yourself a gold star. Oh, I hate it. I fucking hate it. What? I fucking hate it. Fucking hate it. His smile is kind of scary. Looks like the mock trial is about to begin. What are we going to do about our meeting? Oh, speaking of the mock trial, do either of you know what it's about? Oh, but I thought we had sent a pamphlet to your office. Right, the pamphlet. Whatever happened to that? We won't be seeing it again. Trucy used it for the old rip it up and restore it trick. Unfortunately, it didn't work as advertised. Well, it seems I'd better explain the situation then. Thank you, Professor. So the little journal thing doesn't exist yet for Athena. Hi, I'm a lawyer. What magnificent presentation technique. Both your timing and speed were impeccable. Speed? You mean speed's important when presenting evidence too? Absolutely. The speed and approach angle theorems are the first things we teach here. I believe Mr. Wright and others like him already make extensive use of them. You do, boss? Well, to some degree, I guess. It never even crossed my mind. This lawyer thing is deeper than I thought. Now, does anyone have any questions? I do, Professor. Could you tell me all about your school? What an excellent question. Here's a gold star for asking. Please don't. Okay. You never know if he's going to do the smile or not. Our academy has 3 courses to choose from. Students seeking to be lawyers take the lawyer course. Likewise, budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course. And for future judges, the judge course. Wow, you have everything here for someone who wants to seriously pursue a career in law. Well, yes, that's what makes our school special, and today even more so. After all, we are to be treated to a lecture by the legendary attorney Phoenix Wright. We can't wait to hear all about his return to the legal profession. You're giving a lecture, Mr. Wright, but you're not even a professor. Yeah, well, I'm just giving them what they want. Did you even know you were meant to be giving a lecture here today? Yeah, sort of, but I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting with the head of the judge course, Constance Court. It's been a whirlwind of a morning. Let's leave it at that. Professor Court, she is a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual. Oh, so that's who's late. From what I've heard, our esteemed Mr. Wright here is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow, in addition to today's lecture. A training seminar for lawyers? What exactly does that involve? Why, it involves the very skills that make a lawyer a lawyer. The arm angle when shouting objection, the proper way to strike the podium, how to project one's voice, and most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory. Phoenix Wright, the bluff master. Man, I've seen that man bluff his way through some shit. Huh? Who exactly do you want me to teach stuff like that to again? What a wonderful question. You just earned yourself a gold star. The great honor of taking a seminar by a famous lawyer and a famous prosecutor. That is what is at stake in this mock trial. The crown jewel of the school festival. The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. The top student in the lawyer course and the top student in the prosecutor course face off in a simulated court case set in this very school. As for the case itself, we select the best script written by a judge course student and base our case on that. Ooh, a one-on-one battle? How thrilling! So if the student studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take my training seminar? But what if the other student wins? I'm not a prosecutor, so... There's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just in case. Edgeworth? But exactly who it is, well, that is a special surprise. Famous prosecutor? No, it can't be. Professor Means, forgive me for interrupting you and your guests. Oh, hello. Juniper! Wait, we know her! I'm trying to think now. Hold on. The first case happens, right? And the courtroom gets blown up. Juniper was the defendant accused of doing the deed. It's the same case where Apollo got injured. Apollo is not injured now, so this takes place before that case. So Juniper went to this school? And we've not even met Constance yet. So I don't know why she's there. Professor, the trial will begin shortly. Since you will be delivering the pre-trial speech, would you mind waiting up in the balcony until we're ready for you? She's an entirely different person. My, how very organized you are, Juniper. You just earned yourself a gold star too. What about Professor Court? Well, I suppose she will eventually arrive. Now then, I trust you will look after our visitors, Juniper. Yes, of course, Professor Means. Juniper? Juniper Woods? Is that you? Is that you? Ooh. Athena? I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe. Wait, you two know each other? Now that's a coincidence. We've known each other since we were kids. We're like best friends, right, Junie? Yes. Well, we lived close to each other, so we used to play in the forest together. Yeah, like a lot. Why won't you look at me? I guess I shouldn't be surprised since we haven't seen each other in a long time. Anyway, we're supposed to go and wait in the waiting room, right? Not that I wouldn't mind taking in the mock trial what you're putting on today. Unfortunately, the mock trial is only for students and faculty. There is one seat reserved for Mr. Wright, but no other exceptions are allowed. Yes, I'm very sorry, but it is part of the student curriculum after all. I hope you won't mind remaining in the waiting room until the trial concludes. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to learn something new today. I'll tell you what, Apollo, why don't you take my place? What? Really? Sure. Besides, I'd like to meet with Professor Court as soon as she gets here. Oh, no fair! I want to see the mock trial too! Sorry, I'm going to let Apollo pull what little rank he has. If it's okay with Professor Means. But of course, Mr. Wright, if that's what you wish. It's settled then. We'll expect a full and detailed report, Apollo, so pay attention. Being the new kid sure stinks. If you would please follow me, I'll escort you down to the waiting room on the first floor. Huh. Still no Professor Court. It's been over 30 minutes. And Mr. Wright snoozing away on the sofa. This is so boring. I should have hidden in the lecture hall and spied on the mock trial. What was that? Oh, that was an actual yawn too. That was a real one. Athena, I could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. If you go running now, they'll think it was you. Well, it wasn't me. I think it came from somewhere outside. Oh, well, we better go have a look, seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall. Okay. Is this stage for some sort of concert? It kind of reminds me of a courtroom. Wait, Athena. Behind the witness stand. What? Oh. Okay, I have to be honest with you. You may recall in the first episode, on the first case, I said I believe I've played some of this game, but I don't think I played much past the first case. And having said that, I don't remember much of the first case anyway. And throughout all of the second case, I don't remember anything about it. But then I see this body here, and for some reason, I'm like, oh, I've played these games before. Well, I've done this case. I know for an absolute fact that I've never beaten Dual Destinies before. But I have at the very least reached this case, which is funny that I remember this, what I see in front of me right here. I remember this, but I don't remember the second case at all. I also don't remember how the third case goes or how much of this third case I did, or if I even beat the third case. So it's going to be a case of like, oh, I'm going to see something, I'm going to remember it, I'm going to be like, oh, so I did make it here. Don't remember, but I'm seeing that and I'm like, oh, I made it here way back when on the 3DS. Oh, interesting. All right, well, okay, cool. Because I specifically remember a green tracksuit and an arrow. So I'm like, oh, I remember the murder scene, but I don't remember who did it. I don't know who did it. I don't remember anything surrounding it. But I have to be honest and be like, oh, I know what this is. I've seen this before. Professor Court, can you hear me? Professor! Wait, that's who we were supposed to be meeting with? It looks like our meeting's been cancelled for us. No way, this can't be real. I called the police. They should be here soon. I'll go tell everyone in the lecture hall too. No, wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police get here. Let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? It's no big deal, as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus, no, never mind. Anyway, we should look around while the scene's still fresh. But, okay, you're the boss. Excuse me. In addition to checking the body, we should also check the area around it. We don't have much time. Check only what you can. Nervous, Athena? Yes! I mean, no! Apollo didn't bat an eye at the alderman's body during that case in Ninetails Vale. I can't let him show me up. I can do this. Just take a deep breath and focus. Okay, I don't think that's important. Alright, let's have a look around. Let's see. Let's look at the body first, I guess. Oh, it's right here. There we go. Well, I guess I better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer. Okay. What do we have here? A book? I'm guessing it fell out of her chest pocket. Wait! What if that's her diary? That's the most private thing a girl has. But true, but considering the situation at hand, my apologies to the late Professor Court. No, don't! Looks more like a planner than a diary. Which is essentially what a diary is, but there you go. Every page seems to have the same sword mark printed on it, at that. I still think a girl deserves her privacy, but this may help us solve the case. Yeah, I want to look at that more properly. Routine report. Need to speak with Hugh O'Connor. 23rd, meet with Hugh about that report yesterday. Important. 24th, 9 AM. Prep for mock trial confrontation. Final confirmation. 1 PM. Meet with Mr. Wright about training seminar. So today is the October 24th, and then 2 PM mock trial begins. The arrow. There's an arrow stuck in her side. Gunshot wounds and stab wounds are pretty common, but arrow wounds? This is a homicide any way you slice it. In other words, we have a murder on our hands. A murder? Here? So that makes this arrow the murder weapon. Well, that bow and the bow that shot it. Right, where could the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstructions. I'm no expert in archery, but it can't be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around. Would it be possible to kill someone by stabbing them with an arrow? I'm not sure. Best we better do some more investigating before jumping to conclusions. I want to also look at her hands. Notice anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath and then take a good look. Well, now that you mention it, there's no blood around it. Yet the victim's body is cold and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. It would appear that quite some time has passed since she was murdered. Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial. Wait, then that doesn't mean she was killed at a different location. Oh, I know. The killer moved the body here while everyone was in the lecture hall. That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else? Her arms are raised over her head, and there are dark bruises around her wrists. Yeah, the professor was probably tied up with something. Eventually, her wrists were unbound, and as she reached up to stretch, she was killed? Actually, I'm not so sure about this theory. Well, there's not exactly a lot to go on. I think that's about all we're going to find out from the body for now. Nice work, Athena. Your face only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. Was that a 50 Shades of Grey reference? I gotta know. When did this game originally come out? Your Destinies came out 2013, really? Huh. And then the novel was a 2011 novel. So that was most likely a 50 Shades of Grey reference. Weird, okay. Okay, I'm on it. Say cheese. That's crazy to say cheese. And I thought I was the one with the twisted sense of humor. I think that should do it. All right, let's take a better look around the area while we wait for the police to arrive. This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb. Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of the noise we heard. There were supposedly 2 statues on this stage. I seem to recall hearing that a co-ed from the Fine Art Club had made them. There were 2? Then that thing over there is the remains of another statue. This could be related to the case. Let's take a closer look. Wonder what this was a statue of. Whatever it was a reddish purple in color. When Apollo and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. I bet they were waiting to unveil them when the school festival moved them here to the stage. You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover the statues? Guess that just leaves the question, were they broken by accident or on purpose? What a puzzle this is. There's something here, something buried in the rubble. The Themis Herald? Wait, we shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can. Juniper's on the judge course. If we go by the color schemes that we know and love, black robes that the judge wears versus the black seifuku that Juniper's wearing because she's in the judge course, and then those 2 are probably other students. Blue for lawyer, red for prosecutor. Final act in torrid love triangle centered on campus she-devil Juniper Woods. Level-headed lawyer course genius and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the she-devil's black art. Hugh O'Connor has declared that he will confess to her if he wins. Wait, what? I seriously wish I hadn't read that. You find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body? But we're talking about my friend Junie here. She'd never lead guys on like that. Athena, you don't believe everything you read, do you? This article is clearly written with malicious intent. I'm not buying a word of it. You're right, but it's still disturbing, even if it's the third-rate tabloid material. Mr. Wright, Athena! Oh, here comes Apollo. Never seen anyone move so fast. Listen, something big's happened. I was at the mock trial when the police announced the body had been found on campus. That's right, and we're the ones who phoned it in. We found Professor Court dead behind the witness stand over there. What? Can you show me? What the? We've already had quite a quick look at the body. It's definitely a homicide. Once the police get it, no. I know it's a homicide. I'm shocked because it's the same. Exactly the same. The same as the mock trial that Apollo just watched? Whoa there, Apollo. Take a deep breath and explain what you mean. It's the same. The body, that is. It's just like how it was in the mock trial. What? It's like the mock trial? I know, it sounds crazy, but... The body's location and position, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood. Excuse me. It's all exactly like the mock trial. You're kidding, right? It can't really all be the same, can it? Now the question is, who penned the mock trial? The whole school's in an uproar. There won't be any more classes today. A murder on campus. That's the last thing I expected at a legal academy. I'll go tell Professor Prof what that Professor means, what we just observed when we discovered the body. You two wait here until you've spoken with the police. Yes, boss. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe you have to wait around here. I can't stay still at times like these. I hope Junie hasn't fainted from the shock of this whole thing. Athena, there you are. Junie, I'm glad to see you. I was worried that... Don't worry about me. I'm student council president, after all. I need to be strong. Student council president? Wow, I'm impressed. She's really changed. She used to be kind of sickly and shy. Juniper, was it? You mind if we ask you a few questions? Yeah, we're stuck here waiting for the police, and there's really not much to do. Sure, what would you like to know? I haven't seen you in ages, Junie. What's it been, 7 years or so? Yes, and I remember how you were always there for me, Athena. Maybe it's just me, but I wanted to ask why you seem so distant. Remember how you used to call me Thana? I liked it better that way. It felt like we were sisters, you know? Yes, but I'm student council president now, and as the student rep of the academy, I have to act properly. She was never this stiff and formal before. I knew you wanted to be a judge, but I didn't expect this. Such a prestigious school, and you're in the judge course to boot. Yes, and Professor Court had been in charge of it until, well, you know. Oh, right. Professor Court was the professor in charge of Junie's course. What sort of teacher was Professor Court? If I had to sum up her in a single word, I'd say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra, and she used it in trying to fix what was wrong with our school. She was a beacon of hope in this dark age of the law. What's wrong with your school? What did you mean by that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Am I imagining something? Am I imagining things, or did I just detect something in Junie's voice? Well, we can't just load up our fucking widget thing right now in front of her, can we? Professor Court chose my script for the mock trial. It was her script, and Professor Court chose it. Oh? You mean all of the students in the judge course had to submit a script? And yours was the one she selected? Wow, that's amazing, Junie. Oh, thank you. But now, who would do such a thing? Just yesterday we were working together, trying to get things ready. Oh, there it is. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. Are you alright, Junie? Maybe you should take it easy for a while. So if she's still got that cough, guess she's not as strong as she pretends to be. Why do you need a script and a showdown between the lawyer and the prosecutor? Well, we were simulating a trial, so we needed a script as a framework. All the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. We also prepared a crime scene, photos, a murder weapon, and other kinds of evidence. Wow, you guys think of everything. Must be hard getting all that ready. Yes, well, it was only Professor Court and I. After all, we didn't want the script or other elements of the mock trial to get leaked. Are you about to be accused of murder? We were the only ones in the entire school who knew all of the details. It must have been a big pain in that. It must have been really difficult. I wrote the script so that the case could go either way. That way, the defense and the prosecution both had an equal chance of winning. Huh. If you think that's all she's capable of, you've got another thing coming. Huh? You said that? Oh, you guys. Hello. Whew. Who are these losers? All right. And is that guy on the left okay? Like he's bothering me. Juniper's genius doesn't stop at a brilliant script. Oh boy. Yeah! She gave an award-winning performance as the defendant, man! Oh boy. I think I found a rival. I was just gonna say! I found a rival to my cause of steel. Hugh, Robin, aren't you going to introduce yourselves to our guests? Sorry, give me 2 seconds, sorry. You're right. Sorry, I'm back now. Mr. Wright, I heard Mr. Wright was bringing a couple of guests with him. That would be you two? Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes? Yep, I'm Athena Sykes. And I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. I'll pass on the handshake. O'Connor. I'm studying to be a lawyer. The name's Hugh O'Connor. Can't see the pun in that either. Hugh O'Connor? But some call me Mr. Perfect because I never score less than 100% on tests. Most pretentious introduction ever. What's with his hand? Is it glued to the inside of his pocket or what? Let me be the first to apologize for Hugh's totally rude introduction. Sorry! Now, here's my... I'm not going to yell his lines. That's long. It's also late. We're crazy. Now here's my intro. I'm Robin Newman. I'm studying to be a prosecutor, like the really cool kind that nails the bad guys. No! Where's the sincerity? So he makes pottery too? What's that brace-like contraption for? Junie sure has made some unusual friends. These two were the lawyer and the prosecutor in today's mock trial. And even though I wrote the script, I also played the part of the defendant. Wait, these two are the guys who supposedly have a thing for Junie? Juniper, come on, your role's way just beyond that. That's right, the mock trial's just to start. She's also at the school festival's main event. Live live on stage, Juniper Woods, and the crowd goes bananas. I'm supposed to sing at the school festival. All of the other girls were too embarrassed to try out, so... My Junie singing? On stage? In front of people? Wow, she really has changed. Right, before we talk about the performance, I'm going to take a quick ad break because ads are coming up. So I'll be right back in about a few minutes. Okay, let's talk about your performance. I was responsible for making everyone's stage costumes. Ooh, that looks nice. And this is what I'll be wearing. That's amazing, Junie. But then again, you're always good at that kind of thing. These constellations in particular are really summit. Oh, thank you. One of my favorite things to do is to look up at the stars in the middle of the forest. Huh, so you're a fan of the night sky then? Wow, Apollo. Didn't know you were such a romantic. It's not like that. I have this friend. He and I go way back. You got me really interested in space. Wait, you had friends when you were young? Color me surprised. As student council president, I cannot allow such mean-spirited teasing to continue. Oof, I think she's angry. Alright, okay. Oh, there's 2 pages to that. Hold on. Wait. Paint inside of costume. Okay, I'll look at that. Actually, no, I'll look at it now. Why not? Paint inside of costume with fluorescent paint. Leave time to dry. Draw constellations on outside and make small holes according to this pattern. In the dark, the paint will shine through the holes, bringing the constellations to life. The costumes were no problem, but as for the singing, I'm not sure No! You can do it! That's right. And anyone who says otherwise will have to answer to me. It's like a chivalrous love triangle. A damsel in distress and 2 knights in shining armor. Maybe that Themis Herald article wasn't too far from the truth. Speaking of the latest news, I wonder how the mock trial turned out. So, how did the mock trial end? We were just about to reach the verdict when the police arrived. But now we'll never know how it would have turned out. I guess that's what happens when there's a real murder during a fake murder trial. It ended right before the verdict. Talk about bad timing. It was this close, man. I bet I would have won. But I bet the defense wasn't doing too badly either, right? Huh? What does that say? Zen and the art of mastering the bar exam. Civil law, corporate law, criminal law. We'll settle this some other time, and I assure you I will win when that time comes. Like I'm gonna let that happen? I don't think so! I hope they don't end up hurting each other. Oh, don't worry, the 3 of us have been good friends here since we enrolled. We even have proof of our friendship. What is it? That little thing that fucking Aqua, Ventus, and Terra had in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Proof? Like physical evidence proof? Yes, we're studying for a career in law, and in the legal world, evidence is everything. Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around. As the famed Themis Legal Academy ingenuity at work. So, what exactly is this proof of friendship anyway? Well, it's a secret, and if I show you, it would be bad luck. Oh, okay. I knew it. There's definitely some discord in Junie's voice. Our friendship is sacred and inviolable. It's not something to be put cheaply on display. Proof? We don't need no stinking proof. Us 3 are friends forever. Oh, they all hate each other. I can hear discord in their voices too. But they're talking about their friendship. What's going on here? Something wrong, Athena? No, it's nothing. Oh, all right then. Hey, isn't that... Everyone stay right where you are. Don't move a muscle. Oh, this jobber. Detective Fulbright? Is something wrong? Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friend. Sorry, but the small talk will have to wait. They don't fucking learn, do they? They don't fucking learn. Of course. Of course. Who else would it be? Who else would be accused? Juniper Wood, you're under arrest for the murder of Constance Court. Huh? Twice? She gets accused twice? I'm what? But wait a second. What's going on here? Why are you arresting Junie? Please, Detective Fulbright. We're involved in this case too. Aha! So you're the lawyers the dispatch said were first on the scene. I can't tell you everything, but I will say this. There are 2 major reasons for her arrest. Number 1, the suspect led somebody to where the body was. I didn't. And number 2, the crime scene is exactly how the suspect portrayed it in her script. But you can't arrest her just on those grounds. True, but there's more. However, Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me to say no more than that. So Blackwell's the prosecuting attorney in this one too? Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Why, there's blood on this. That's evidence we made for the mock trial. A mock trial? Never heard such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy. Bro, we're at a fucking legal school, bro. Come on. Now, if you would, officers. Yes, sir. But, Junie, you have to do something. I can't let them take her away like this. Now, if you will excuse me, I have work to do. Nuh-uh.
Hold it! I refuse to believe that she's the killer! Junie! I've decided. I'm going to defend you. I'll fight with everything I've got. Dina. Junie, it's good to hear you say that name again.